Hey guys, welcome back to RHR Jen. I'm so glad you're here. Honk honk, everyone. Guys, I have such a fun show for you today. I am showing best and worst of Twitter. You can imagine it's going wild after the shenanigans that were pulled yesterday with we sold out of rosé. No, I don't believe you did. So we're going to talk about that. I'm just so glad you're here. Make sure you're subscribed, hit the thumbs up and leave me comments, as all of those things help YouTube recommend my videos. And I truly appreciate it. Now let's get right on into this. Oh, I'm already laughing because I have the funniest thing to show you guys. I'm trying to stay cool. So funny. I'm giggling already, but I'm going to save it. Yes, I'm being that girl. We're going to save it. We're going to get through this stuff. And I need you to stick with me because something is so funny. I'm excited to show you. All right. Breathe in, breathe. Here we go. I'm a sparkly goose today. I named myself a saucy goose, but I actually became I forgot I had this. Actually, I forgot the Gosling had this, and I borrowed this. And so shout out to the Gosling. Thank you. But yeah, so I'm a saucy goose today, and that is because Twitter is ablaze of all the things going on with Harry and Meghan, well, with Meghan especially in this wine. So I just want to jump right on in and take a look. Starting with Toomey, who's saying Meghan Markle is making people bulk buy her wine. You can only get 3 for $90, 6 for $159, and 12 for $300 with $20 shipping. Insanity. So this is a 2023 Napa Valley Rosé. And people were saying, why is it 2023? I imagine it has to do with the bottle. I don't know why. Why is it 2023? You can leave me comments on that. I assume it's the year it was grown or bought. I don't know. Who cares? Okay, whatever. It doesn't explain why it's $30 a bottle or 3 for 90 and why she makes you buy 3. It seems like a scam if you ask me. All right, but then Toomey, shout out to Toomey, points out, ready? Here's where we read the fine print. We have a laugh. Begin shipping on July 9th. Okay, so shipping won't even begin for what, over a week? All right. Enjoy $20 flat rate shipping in the continental United States. Additional shipping charges apply for Hawaii. If you're in a location experiencing high temperatures, consider shipping priority overnight or choosing delivery to a local retail pickup location. I'd like to know how much they charge for delivery overnight. An adult signature 21 plus is required for all wine deliveries. If you won't be home during the delivery hours, you must select local retail pickup option at checkout. So I don't know. Again, I just don't really buy alcohol. I assume that's the case anytime you buy alcohol. I'd like to say that's weird, but it's probably the case when you buy alcohol. Shipping not available to Alabama, Alaska, Delaware, Mississippi, Rhode Island, or Utah. Aw, if you're in one of those states, are you so bummed? In Hawaii, shipping is only available to counties of Hawaii and Kauai. International shipping is currently unavailable. Aw, you guys, my Canadian goose, we celebrated Canada Day yesterday. Are you so bummed that you can't get this wine? However, will you celebrate Canada Day? What about my UK geese? What are you guys gonna do? So it's just the Americans that are stuck with this crap. We're already stuck with Harry and Meghan. Why do you have to be stuck with this swill as well? Expensive swill. Excuse me. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. HRH Lady J says a wine no one tasted, yet you're forced to buy 3 bottles just to try it. That's absurd, especially when the exact same 2023 signature rosé from Kunde is available for $40 a bottle. Sorry, $40 a bottle, less with a wine club membership and standard shipping. If you're going to try it, you might as well buy it from the people who actually made it. Ooh, I like it. All right. Miss Beaverhausen says her business sense is as sound as her fashion sense. I can't imagine expecting customers to buy multiples of an untested and new product. I can't make sense out of it either. And what little bit I know about the mediocre mafia, I can't imagine they're coming out in droves to buy this stuff. All right. I love this meme so much. It just Nilly Nose posted after zero consideration, blank that. Yeah, that's pretty much the camp I fall in. All right. HRH Polini says Merkel thinks her target market are wine connoisseurs and not cheap plonk dollar a bottle squatties who wouldn't recognize a fine bouquet if it jumped up and bit them in the arse. I love that very much. That's fantastic. Arse is such a fun word. All right, Miss Print. Goodness, I keep hitting this board. Miss Print says making sure it's all sold out before anyone tastes it. Wow, you might be onto something with that. I don't know. That's kind of funny. Wow. All right, let's talk about this. According to Taz, Hong Kong Taz, this is rather interesting. Harry and Meghan's executive director of Archewell, James Holt, has been liking posts by Jason Knopf, dun dun dun, who is their arch nemesis, who protected staff from Meghan and reported her to Prince William. And now he's back living in the UK. Ooh, that is interesting. What's that about? Tell me in the comments. What do you think is happening? Do you think it's that Holt is like, "Ooh, sorry, I need to make nice with Knopf on behalf of Harry"? Probably not. Or do you think it's more likely that Holt is like, "F it, I'm out. I'm on the side of Knopf." Obviously, he had a point with some stuff, after working for them. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. That's interesting. Wouldn't trust it, but that's interesting. According to Taz, then posted this. Harry, I love that meme. Harry getting desperate to worm his way back into the royal fold. First, he cuts off the same royal donor that tried to get Prince William in a cash for access scandal. And now their top 8 is trying to schmooze with Prince William's CEO of Earthshot Prize, Jason. Dun, dun, dun. The plot thickens. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? What happened there? What's going on? I sound like Karen Walker from Will and Grace. What's going on? What's happening, honey? Ambitious, that's a great name. A desire to become shows Harry. I just like ambitious. With his seat at the table. Oh my gosh, who could forget? Was this? See, now I'm saying who could forget. This was either Nigeria or Colombia. I think it was Colombia, or was this Nigeria? I don't know. Who cares? Maybe it's Nigeria. Look at that. He's sat at the kids' table. She's rictus grinning, and he's like, "Oh, I already ate my crowns. What do I do?" Oh, it's so silly. Oh, I miss him. Alan Rickman. I love him. All right. British Magnolia says, consider me intrigued. That is his name, right? I'm second guessing Alan Rickman. I think that's it. He played Hans Gruber on Die Hard. And he played, of course, on Harry Potter. And he played on Love Actually. Anyway, consider me intrigued. Consider me intrigued as well. All right. Fan of the Prince and Princess of, and then it cuts off. I think it says Wales. Says, happy 1st of July. Time for Princess Diana posts. Meghan Markle is not well. Yeah. Yeah, who could forget? Yeah, she was pictured getting off a plane in this outfit, and I just could not believe my eyes. I think all of the internet lost its mind that day, down to the shoes and everything. And I know they change on planes, but I said before, and forgive me because this is gross, but all I could think of when she got off the plane is holy yeast infection. Like, she's wearing tight jeans on a however many hour airplane, really? But I know that's not how that works. I'm sure she changed 5 minutes before she got off, but that's just weird and gross. Why doesn't Harry say, gross? What are you doing? Stop dressing like my mom, you weirdo. He would never. I would. Chuck in the Hampstead says, this is seriously disturbing. Yeah, it is. It disturbs me too. Scary. Gary CC says, I wonder what Meghan Markle would look like if she had any original thoughts. I wondered the same thing. It would just be me. I think that's all she's capable of thinking of. But yeah, it's a scary place in there. Allison says, crikey. Even the shoes. Crikey's right, Allison. PT says one is iconic, the other is just a con. I thought that was really good. All right. Fan of the Prince and Princess says, I'm enjoying watching Meghan Markle get exposed for her crap products. We found out at the launch that her raspberry jam was made in a factory. This isn't new, but I'm surprised that people are shocked she didn't produce that wine. Of course she didn't. It takes years of product development to produce your own wine. You have to visit the right grape vineyards to mix flavors you like into your own wine. You can also say you bottled it yourself if you have paid someone else to bottle it, which makes it seem like you're the producer instead of a consumer. Oh, I figured as much. I really didn't give it too much thought, but that all tracks. I mean, she's as much as a winemaker as she is a beekeeper. I don't believe it. Princess Devastator says her spread was so runny, maybe the factories are trolling her too. Wonder if the wine is from the bottom of the barrel as well. I thought that was pretty good. Fan of the Prince and Princess says it means it was watered down with sugar water to make production cheaper. Dun, dun, dun. That would explain why it's, say it with me, 3, 2, 1, beige. That's why it's beige. Me suspects. All right. Caroline says she continues to show us how mediocre she is while cosplaying excellence. That's it. Her and her mediocre mafia. I think so too. Tracy Forbes says Meghan has no idea about wine production. This day drinker only knows how to open the bottle, pour, and drink. It's like buying a knockoff booze from some sketchy guy in a parking lot. I bet it tastes pretty awful too. I think I'd rather drink some sketchy booze from a guy in a parking lot than I would this. It wouldn't be the first time. What? Who said that? All right. Richard Eden posted this. Says, I wish someone would curate Meghan's English. You can't curate a single item. We're thrilled to announce our debut rosé is now available. Thoughtfully curated by Meghan. That one. This gorgeous rosé. Yeah. Well done, Richard Eden. Great point. Can't curate a single item. Harry Meghan Spare says, just like she didn't know what imposter syndrome meant, she also didn't know what guttural versus visceral meant. Let us not forget that. Salty Duchess says the sucker squad, that's good, are all furious with her. They're all livid because they all got offered refunds instead of her apricot or apricot, depending on how you say it. Scam jam. Looks like the shot herself in the bunion. Oh, looks like she shot herself in the bunion. Ew, riddled, gnarly old feet. Because the squatties are the only people who will still order her tacky stuff. Yeah, you screwed now. The 4 people that bought your stuff are going to be mad. Susan Wilby says she lost all but herself. No, let me try that again. She's lost to all but herself, but the original applies too. She's lost everybody but herself, and now she's lost to all but herself. Jules says minerality sounds delicious. I saw that too, Jules. They used minerality to describe the wine, and I thought, it sounds like you're drinking water out of a hose, which I've done a million times. I probably do have some sort of worm. You grow up and it's like hot and you drink out of the hose. So, yeah, you taste those like mineral deposits or whatever. That's what I think of when I hear the minerality. Yum. That's what you want in your wine. All right. So there's that, but that's not all. I've saved the best for last. Are you ready? I've been so giddy this episode, and there's a reason why, because I'm excited to share this with you all. Now, before I do, I'm asking you to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and to leave me a comment because it really does help me out. And I'm going to ask you for one more favor. Make sure, I'm stalling because I'm trying to pull it. Hold on. Make sure you're subscribed to my second channel, Goose Adventure, because that's where I'm detailing my weight loss journey. That's right. I'm down 140 pounds if you didn't know. And I'm sharing my befores and my afters and how I did it and what I did to lose all the weight. It was drug-free, and I've worked hard for 18 months, and I'm in a step challenge right now, and a lot of people are participating. So if you want to play, join me on Goose Adventures. Join me. All right, now let's get to the good stuff. You ready? Oh my goodness, get ready. All right, this is Funny Lip Reader. Hold on one second. It's gonna hang on. Okay, we're not playing yet. We're not playing yet. I got to give some shout outs here. Hold on. Of course, that is in the way. What is it? MISSBOUCHE for sharing this. And then at the end, I have the guy's name who originally posted it. It's going to flash it big, and I'm going to pause it. We're going to make a big deal out of the guy that posted it. But here you go. This person set up Meghan Markle lip reading from the Jamie Kern Lena podcast. I love this. Here we go. 45 seconds. We got this. It's just sounds.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
I love that. So let's zoom in on his name and give full credit to @HiJosh. Hi. Oh goodness. I have a dry erase board down here. I keep hitting it. Hi Josh. @HiJosh. You are brilliant. Thank you for sharing this and this gift. And please do 100 more like this because this is brilliant. That was so funny. And did you see that they had put in there? Let me go back. It's toward the end. They dropped in. There you go. Actual clip unedited. So they were pretending like that's the actual clip. I love it. Hi, Josh. You're brilliant. And also, again, a shout out to, let me make it bigger so I can see it easier. Hold on. Shout out to MISSBOUCHE. Sorry, that writing is tiny. Shout out to you too. This was hilarious and I loved it so much. In fact, bear with me. Hold on. I won't do the whole thing. I just. That's my favorite part right there. So good. Oh, you guys are brilliant. All right. Hi, Josh. You're brilliant. Thank you so much. And thank you guys so much for being here and for watching. That was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Such a blast. I don't know. I love some of these memes. It's so funny to see the fallout every time she does something disastrous like this. I love I just love what people come up with for all this. It makes me laugh, and I hope it's giving you a laugh as well. As they continue to do crazy stuff, I'm going to talk about it. It's what I do. I'm here. A shout out to the Gosling for the sparkle headband. Thank you for that, Gosling. And what else? Again, make sure you're subscribed as I'm pushing hard to that 200,000 mark. I'm still making shorts. You guys have blown it up in the shorts. Thank you for watching the shorts. That's really helped a lot. So if you don't mind just playing those, that really does help. Hit the thumbs up. Drive up the engagement. And then make sure you subscribe to my second channel, Goose Adventures. And I'm going to leave you here. I do have the merch. Everything's fine. You have to say it through gritted teeth and then it becomes real. And then, of course, I have Patreon. Patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. It's my old name. It's my new stuff. Hundreds of bonus episodes. Lots of content. Recaps of shows. Deep dives on Harry and Meghan. I showed tutorials like how I do my hair, my makeup, like just different behind the scenes stuff like that. So if you're interested, come check it out over there. And I want to shout out my executive geese and ganders, the wind beneath my goosey wings. Thank you guys so much for being there and for subscribing. Your support means the world to me. I've had a couple of you sign up recently. Thank you for that. And yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys for everything. Happy Canada Day yesterday. I left go back and watch yesterday's video if you didn't see it because I wore red and saluted my Canadian geese. We're about to salute the American geese because it's almost 4th of July. So we'll be doing that. And yeah, I think that's all I got. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have the best day. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm here. Hi. How are you? How is it? How is everything? Um, you guys have cracked me up in the comments lately. More of you are staying tuned to the end. That makes my heart so happy. You guys have cracked me up in the comments lately. Such funny things, from the calling her rosé witch's piss is whoever did that, you're brilliant. Brilliant. And then I found other people calling it witch's piss after you said witch's piss. So now I'm calling her witch's piss. I gotta quit saying this. That was brilliant. To the one of you that said you're going to go put your lawn clippings into ice cubes and put that in your wine, I thought that was brilliant. So many funny comments. Thank you for the laughs. Sometimes I just sit here and I scroll and I laugh. So thank you for that. To everybody who's been so gracious and kind. I changed up my makeup, and so you guys have been commenting on that. Thank you so much. What else? Just thank you for being here. You mean the whole wide world to me. You really do. It really does. And I know some of you aren't huge into commenting, but you do it to help my algorithm, and you let me know that. I mean, that means the world to me. If you don't know what to put, you can always put emojis, you can put honks, you can put algorithm. I don't get anything. You put Jen, you can put your name, whatever you want. It just really helps me out. I really appreciate that very much. Yeah. I hope you all have the best day. I'm sending big goosey hugs to all that need it. And I'm feeling your goosey hugs back on me. I appreciate it. And hey, I'm doing the steps challenge. I've been kicking rear on the other channel doing steps challenges, and I'm doing them, man. Geese, I'm doing them. I'm out there stepping. So I hope you're stepping too, and we'll compare notes at the end of the week. Let's see. I've been posting those videos on Saturday. It's 4th of July this weekend, so it'll get posted. Depends on when. We'll see. We'll get it posted. I'm just thinking about that. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you have the best day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye. Watch the sparkle. Ready? Somebody said that they like this necklace because it seems to have a life of its own. I do too. I got this a while ago. It's Tory Burch, and I just think it's fun. I think it's fun. And I like how it sits on my neck. I think it's kind of fun. And it's actually 2 chains, see, and they each go this way. So it's just kind of fun. And so when the light hits it, it's just, yeah. Oh, actually, these are Tory Burch too. Yeah. Anyway, all right. I've talked a lot. Bye. I'm hyper tonight. Honk, honk. I swear that lip reading thing was the funniest thing. I love that. I need you guys to go make more of these. I want to make some too. I think this is brilliant. Really funny.